Have you ever heard of a city that shimmered with bronze and gold, long before many European empires even existed? A place protected by walls 4 times longer than the Great Wall of China? This isn't a fantasy tale. This is the story of the Kingdom of Benin, a powerhouse of West African civilization whose brilliance continues to echo through history. Join me as we journey back in time to a kingdom that was a beacon of art, power, and ingenuity. Long before the first European ships made their way to its shores, Benin City was a thriving metropolis. Imagine streets illuminated by massive bronze torches at night, a society renowned for its sophisticated structure, and rulers, known as Obas, who were seen as living deities. This was a world built on profound spirituality and breathtaking artistic expression. The story of Benin doesn't start with its golden age. It begins humbly, over 1,000 years ago. What started as a small community evolved into one of the most advanced and organized states in all of Africa. The Obas were more than just kings. They were the spiritual and political heart of their kingdom. Under their guidance, Benin City grew into a marvel of urban planning and engineering, a testament to the vision of its people. The city was meticulously laid out, with designated quarters for different crafts and guilds, all centered around the magnificent royal palace. But what truly set Benin apart, what made it legendary, were its walls. We often think of the Great Wall of China as the pinnacle of ancient defensive architecture, but the walls of Benin were an even greater feat. This complex system of moats and ramparts stretched for an astonishing 16,000 kilometers. Think about that for a moment. This wasn't just a wall. It was a sprawling network, a labyrinth of earthworks that protected not just the capital city, but countless towns and villages within the kingdom. These walls were a powerful symbol of unity, security, and the immense collective effort of the Benin people. It was a declaration to the world. Here stands a mighty, unified kingdom. While the walls protected the kingdom from the outside, the soul of Benin was captured within its art. You may have heard of the Benin Bronzes, but do you know what they truly represent? These weren't mere decorations. They were historical documents, sacred objects, and a direct line to the divine. Crafted with a lost wax casting technique so advanced it baffled European experts for decades, each bronze plaque, each sculpted head tells a story. They depict epic battles, royal ceremonies, the gods and goddesses of their pantheon, and the dignified portraits of their Obas and queen mothers. These artworks were the kingdom's memory, a library cast in metal, preserving the beliefs, lineage, and majesty of the Benin people for all time. Holding one was like holding a piece of their very soul. Benin's influence wasn't confined within its massive walls. It was a major player on the world stage. Through robust trade networks, dealing in valuable resources like ivory, palm oil, and pepper, Benin established contact with European nations, particularly the Portuguese, as early as the 15th century. This was a relationship of equals. The Obas were shrewd diplomats and powerful leaders who engaged in trade on their own terms, fiercely guarding their kingdom's sovereignty and cultural integrity. They were not a people to be dominated. They were a force to be reckoned with, controlling their own destiny and their gateway to the wider world. But this golden era of independence and prosperity came to a brutal and tragic end. The year was 1897. In what was cynically termed a punitive expedition, a British force invaded Benin City. The motive? To expand the British Empire and seize control of the region's rich trade. The result was catastrophic. The city, a beacon of culture for nearly a millennium, was systematically looted and burned to the ground. In a matter of days, centuries of history went up in flames. Thousands of sacred artworks, the Benin Bronzes that were the kingdom's spiritual and historical heart, were stolen. They were carted off to be sold and scattered across museums and private collections in the West. It was an act of cultural annihilation, an attempt to erase a civilization from the pages of history. But a spirit as powerful as Benin's cannot be so easily extinguished. Though its city was destroyed and its treasures stolen, the kingdom did not die. The art of Benin, now displayed in museums from London to New York, became an unwilling ambassador. Though torn from their sacred context, these masterpieces continued to speak. They whispered tales of a glorious past to a world that had tried to forget them. Each intricate detail, each powerful face silently declared, "We were here. We were great. We are Africa." The looted art became a symbol not of defeat, but of resilience and the enduring legacy of a magnificent culture. Today, the story of the Kingdom of Benin is more important than ever. It's a powerful reminder that history is not just a tale written by conquerors. It is a story of memory, of art, and of indestructible pride. The brilliance of a civilization that once glowed with bronze, gold, and fire continues to inspire us. The greatness of Benin was never truly erased. It was simply scattered, waiting for the world to listen to its story once more. The legacy of Benin lives on, a testament to the enduring power of African heritage. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the heart of the Kingdom of Benin. If this story moved you, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the incredible histories that have shaped our world. Let us know in the comments what part of Benin's story amazed you the most. Until next time, keep exploring.